Spider-Man vs. the Joker. The dense fog hung over the city like a shroud, obscuring the tall skyscrapers and casting a ghostly pallor over the streets. The night air was thick with tension, and the eerie silence was broken only by the occasional distant siren. In the heart of this urban labyrinth, two figures emerged from the shadows, Spider-Man and the Joker. Spider-Man, perched on the edge of a crumbling rooftop, scanned the streets below with a sense of unease. His spider sense tingled, a prelude to the imminent danger. Across from him, on another rooftop, the Joker stood with a manic grin plastered across his face. His green hair glinted under the pale moonlight, and his purple suit seemed almost garish against the backdrop of the foggy night. "Ah, Spidey. So nice of you to join me on this fine evening," the Joker called out, his voice dripping with mockery. Spider-Man didn't respond verbally. Instead, he shot a web line and swung towards the Joker with lightning speed. The Joker's laughter echoed through the night as he deftly dodged the attack, his movements surprisingly agile. He pulled out a deck of razor-sharp playing cards and flung them at Spider-Man. Spider-Man twisted in mid-air, dodging the deadly projectiles with acrobatic finesse. He landed on a nearby ledge and fired webbing at the Joker's feet, trying to immobilize him. But the Joker was ready. He produced a small device and clicked it, sending an electric charge through the webbing that sent a jolt up Spider-Man's arm, causing him to recoil in pain. Feeling a bit shocked, the Joker taunted, his eyes gleaming with insanity. Spider-Man shook off the numbness and leapt back into the fray. He knew he had to keep his distance, the Joker was unpredictable and deadly up close. With a flurry of rapid web shoots, he aimed to disarm and disable his foe. The Joker, however, seemed to revel in the chaos, dodging and deflecting the attacks with a combination of acrobatics and gadgetry. The fight moved across the rooftops, a deadly dance silhouetted against the foggy night sky. Spider-Man's agility and strength were countered by the Joker's cunning and lethal tricks. At one point, the Joker pulled out a long-barreled revolver and fired. The bullet whizzed past Spider-Man's head, narrowly missing him. "Missed me," Spider-Man quipped, but his confidence was met with another hail of bullets. He somersaulted backwards, his spider sense guiding him away from harm. The Joker cackled, tossing a handful of marbles onto the rooftop. They exploded into thick clouds of green smoke, obscuring Spider-Man's vision. Coughing, Spider-Man activated his mask's filter, but the Joker was already upon him, wielding a crowbar with murderous intent. Spider-Man blocked the first swing with his forearm, the impact reverberating through his bones. He countered with a punch to the Joker's gut, but the madman seemed unfazed. They traded blows, the rooftop becoming a battleground of raw power and sheer madness. Just when it seemed like Spider-Man had the upper hand, the Joker revealed his trump card. He pulled out a small, glittering orb and hurled it at Spider-Man's feet. The orb exploded in a flash of light, and suddenly Spider-Man was enveloped in a sticky, corrosive goo. Sticky situation. Spider-Man, the Joker laughed maniacally. Spider-Man struggled against the goo, feeling it eat away at his suit. Desperation fueled his next move. He fired a concentrated blast of web fluid at the Joker's face, blinding him momentarily. Using the precious seconds, Spider-Man ripped himself free from the goo and launched himself at the Joker. The two collided with bone-crushing force, tumbling off the rooftop. They landed in a narrow alley, the impact sending shockwaves through their bodies. Spider-Man was the first to recover, but the Joker was already on his feet, a knife in his hand. The alley was confined, the perfect setting for a brutal close-quarters fight. Spider-Man dodged the Joker's wild slashes, countering with precise strikes of his own. The Joker's laughter grew more frenzied, his attacks more erratic. Then, in a moment of sheer brutality, the Joker managed to slash Spider-Man's leg, the blade cutting through the suit and into the flesh. Spider-Man staggered, pain flaring up his side. The Joker saw his chance and lunged, aiming for a killing blow, but Spider-Man's spider sense flared, giving him the split-second advantage he needed. He twisted away from the Joker's strike and delivered a powerful uppercut, sending the Joker sprawling against the alley wall. Breathing heavily, Spider-Man advanced. The Joker, bloodied but still grinning, struggled to his feet. "You think you've won, Spider-Man? This city will always be mine." Spider-Man webbed the Joker's hands to the wall, his eyes burning with determination. "Not tonight, Joker," with one final, swift punch, Spider-Man knocked the Joker unconscious. The madman's laughter faded into the night, leaving Spider-Man standing victorious but weary in the foggy alley. The battle was over, but the scars it left would linger long after the fog had lifted.